Richard Mabey presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. It is Wednesday, June 11th, 2025 at... this watch drives me crazy. I have to hit the button all the time. At 11:13 in the a.m. So it's 47 minutes till the Waltons are on MeTV. So I'm going to take a look at Batman number 181 from June 1966, one of the most rare or most coveted, one of the more coveted Batman comic books from the Silver Age. It features the first appearance of Poison Ivy, and in June of 1966, I was 12 years old and had just completed the 7th grade. And I bought this issue at Moe's Sweet Shop in Lincoln Park on Main Street. So I think the number of I think Moe's Sweet Shop was the number was 193 Main Street, I believe. It's now a donut shop. Or no, not a donut shop, a bagel shop. So without further ado, here we go. Taking a look at Batman number 181. As Jackie Gleason would say, away we go. So, YouTube friends, I'm sitting at my desk on the front porch, and here's the actual baseball going back to probably around the summer of 1963 or so, 64. And I kept it all these years from playing baseball in the backfield at the old Mabey homestead. And there's my little Santa Claus with the little boys telling Santa what he wants for Christmas. And it's just my little reminder. Every day is Christmas, and I just like to have this. Dad had this in the old barn. We had two big sheds in Lincoln Park at the Mabey homestead. One was the old barn, and one of the shelves, Dad had this 3-in-1 oil can. It's a little can here of oil, True Value, which you got at the True Value in Lincoln Park. So I'm going to take a look at Batman number 181 from June of 1966. Now, in June of 1966, I was 66. I was 12 years old. June of 1966, I was 12 years old and had just finished the 7th grade. And here it is, the big issue. This is a very rare comic book here. Batman, June 1966, 12 center. Number 181. Trouble between the dynamic duo. Is she the cause? The first appearance of Poison Ivy. So flipping the page here, we have coming attractions here. The top TV comic stars come from DC. House of Hits. They got the Batman show, the Superman TV show. Superboy cartoons, and a new Broadway musical hit. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. So here we go with the big cover page. Cover story page. Batman 181, June 1966. Back then, Batman was published monthly with the exception of January, April, and October, semi-monthly in December. So I guess they printed 2 in December. So they printed 10 issues a year. Let's see now. There we go. The story goes. There's a great line here. Hey, we got a guest star. Hey, Ope. Hey, Opie. Opie, you're very cool to be guest starring, but there we go. That just give you the feel for this great first appearance. This is the actual first. Opie, here too much. I'm trying to. Opie, don't ruin. Oh, hold on. That was too cute. Back. Best laid plans of mice and men. Here is the first appearance ever of poison ivy. It says, at that moment, a startling outburst. You men are such fools. If you weren't so blind, you would see that I'm not only more beautiful, but more successful than those amateurs. Why, you don't even know of my crimes. They're so perfect. That's the only mistake I made, committing such perfect crimes. I haven't gotten any publicity about them. So there's the story. Poison ivy. Now, not a lot of ads in this issue. I mean, it seems nowadays in comic book world, modern and here it says, set a cat suffocating in Squaresville. I have moved to the wide open Airsville cause those mags from DC set me off on a spree. They're strictly from none can comparesville. So then we got an ad for AMT models, an ad for a Superman Giant number, can't quite get it, 187. It looks like 187. Going along here, continuing the story of Poison Ivy. This is a great issue here. And there's Poison Ivy herself, a beautiful, beautiful woman who allowed herself to go the wrong way, you know, go into a life of crime. But Batman and Robin are there to straighten her out. And all these other women criminals are jealous of Poison Ivy. I started to say Catwoman. And here we see Catwoman kisses Batman and puts a kind of a spell on him with her lipstick. And there's you haven't. She ends up in jail, and you haven't seen the last of Poison Ivy. There's a great ad for Metal Men comic book. Metal Men was such a great comic book, just a great comic book. I loved it. And here it is. Here's the. Now we got. Oh wait, where's the? Okay, we got Scooter. An ad for Scooter. Comic book. I think this is number 1. Yeah, Scooter number 1. I never had Scooter number 1. I never bought it. An ad for Cheerios with Rocky and Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle hits the fire hydrant. And here it is, folks. There it is, the poster, the pinup that makes this comic book also rare. You know, it's very rare to have this comic book with this poster in it, because usually it's taken out. So now here's a story, another Batman story, another mystery analyst of Gotham City thriller. So here we go, Batman, and he belonged to this detective club or something like that. These are great stories here. Great artwork. Bob Kane artwork. Good stuff here. Here she scratches out the 117 to give Batman the hint of what room she's in. Batman, the great detective that he is. The Masked Manhunter. The Caped Crusader. The Dark Knight. So this is a great comic book. Great artwork in this comic book. Phenomenal 1960s Silver Age Bob Kane artwork. This is sort of like between the cool pop art, fun-loving, a little bit fun-loving Batman, the Caped Crusader, before he transcended to become the Dark Knight. Oh, I love Batman comics. Great, great stories here. Just great, great stories. Great artwork. Oh, I'll tell you. I remember when I was a kid, 12 cents, you couldn't go wrong, Used to buy my comic books at Moe's Sweet Shop. There's an ad for Justice League. I had this Justice League comic book. The old Letters to the Batcave. Letters to the Batcave. There's an ad for Army, Navy, insignias and patches and all that kind of stuff. Medals and insignias. And here's the direct currents, coming events for comic books coming out. They'll be coming out soon on the DC line. So, and there it is, the Task Force, only $1. You got ships and planes and everything else for $1. Couldn't go wrong on that. And an ad for G.I. Joe. I never had a G.I. Joe. But that was a great, great toy, G.I. Joe. I think it was Hasbro. G.I. Joe Club. This is actually for the club, not for the toy. But I think G.I. Joe was Hasbro. And then, of course, I had the vacuum form. And you made little boats and planes and stuff out of plastic. It was a great little toy. I actually had one. Good old vacuum form. So, take one more look at the old Batman, the cover, Batman 181. Great, great comic book. Great comic book. Just a great, 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 great comic book. Batman 181. June 1966. I just finished 7th grade. There she is. Poison Ivy. The deadly woman criminal. So, YouTube friends, that was fun taking a look-see at Batman 181 from June of 1966. And yes, in this issue, I still have the pinup, so makes it that much more valuable. So it was fun. I enjoyed sharing the Batman 181 with my YouTube friends. As always, thank you for watching. Stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey, signing off. Bye for now.